At first, it looked like just another long day in Bahrain. Teams gathering data, drivers learning new machinery, engineers scanning screens. Testing isn't about lap times, it's about understanding. But this time, Ferrari brought something different. On the second morning in Bahrain, Lewis Hamilton's SF-26 rolled out with a rear wing that behaved in a way no one had seen before. As the cars surged down the main street, the upper flap didn't simply open to reduce drag, it rotated completely, a full 180 degrees. The IBM logo on the flap flipped upside down, clear proof this wasn't a glitch, it was intentional. A bold interpretation of Formula One's new active Aero rules. Within minutes, clips of the wing in motion spread across social media. Official Formula One accounts shared the footage, calling it an eye-catching innovation. The wider F1 world took notice. On Sky Sports, commentator David Croft could barely hide his excitement. He described the upper plane flipping entirely over, calling it another thrilling development in what promises to be a season full of them. Technical analyst Sam Collins admitted that when he first saw it, he thought something had broken. Only later did he confirm this was deliberate, clever, very clever. Collins pointed to the wording of the new regulations. The rules say the rear wing flap must reduce its angle in straight line mode. They do not say it has to remain upright. That small detail opened a door. For 2026, the traditional DRS system has been replaced with a broader active aerodynamics package. Drivers can now switch between high downforce corner mode and low drag straight mode. The regulations specify a maximum transition time, 400 milliseconds, but they leave room for interpretation in how the wing achieves that change. Ferrari found their opportunity in that space. By flipping the wing completely upside down, they aren't just reducing drag, they may be generating slight lift. That reduces resistance from the wing itself and could even disturb airflow over the diffuser, lowering overall drag and increasing top speed on the straights. But this wing doesn't stand alone. Former Ferrari strategist Ruth Buscombe highlighted another detail earlier in testing, a finely sculpted diffuser winglet at the rear of the car. She described the craftsmanship as beautiful. The winglet appears linked to the diffuser in a way that enhances rear stability, helping the car stay planted in slower corners. That kind of downforce brings grip, but as former driver Anthony Davidson pointed out, downforce always carries a cost, drag. Even an efficient diffuser creates resistance, and that's where the flip wing may come in. Davidson suggested the new rear wing could be compensating for the extra drag created by Ferrari's aggressive diffuser design. A two-part philosophy, maximum grip in the corners, ultra-low drag on the straights, a balanced system working together. It's not just a clever part, it's a complete aerodynamic concept. This level of integration suggests confidence inside Ferrari, creativity, a team willing to take risks. Their preseason performance adds to that picture. Across the first week of testing, Ferrari completed 420 laps. They were the only team to run a single power unit throughout. Charles Leclerc logged more laps than any other driver that week. Lewis Hamilton, settling into his new environment, spoke of feeling comfortable. Team principal Fred Vasseur expressed satisfaction with reliability. But innovation comes with risk. After only 5 laps running the flip wing, Hamilton's car developed an issue. He returned to the garage where it remained for much of the morning, a reminder that this is still experimental. Rotating a wing 180 degrees at speeds above 300 kilometers per hour and back again in less than half a second places enormous stress on the mechanism. Reliability will be the real test. Formula One has always rewarded those who read the rulebook carefully. Throughout its history, teams have found advantages hidden between the lines. Ferrari's flip wing is the latest chapter in that story, a battle not just of speed, but of interpretation. Its future may depend on the precise wording of Article 3.1.10 of the 2026 Technical Regulations, the section governing active aerodynamics. In corner mode, the rules are strict. In straight mode, they are more flexible. The crucial detail lies in the wording of the rules. The regulation states that the movement must result in a decrease in incidence of the upper rear wing element, but it never defines a maximum angle. As long as the wing shifts from its legal high downforce position to a lower drag configuration within 400 milliseconds, it complies. The method itself? Open to interpretation. Ferrari's answer is simple and bold. One smooth, continuous rotation, a complete inversion. Elegant in theory, but at over 300 kilometers per hour, elegance meets physics. The loads on that mechanism are enormous. The fact that Lewis Hamilton's car developed an issue after only a few laps is a reminder of how extreme this solution really is. Designing it is one thing, making it survive a full race distance is another. The next days of testing will quietly decide its future. If Ferrari can make the system reliable, the rest of the grid will be watching very carefully. The move from the old drag reduction system to full active aerodynamics marks a philosophical shift in F1. DRS was simple, a tool for overtaking. Active aero transforms the car into a constantly adapting machine, trimming itself for maximum efficiency in every phase of a lap: corners, straights, braking zones. For drivers, it adds complexity. For engineers, it opens a new battlefield. Ferrari's flip wing is the most dramatic example yet of this new era. It doesn't just tweak performance, it completely changes the car's aerodynamic profile between corner and straight. To replicate it would require redesigning the entire rear of the car. That means months of development, millions in cost. And while no rival team has protested publicly, the political game has already begun. Every technical director will be studying Ferrari's design in detail. Teams routinely deploy photographers to capture high-resolution images of competitors' cars. Those images are sent back to factories, analyzed piece by piece to understand how everything works and whether it stays within the rules. Article 3.10.10 of the 2026 Technical Regulations will now be under a microscope. It's almost certain Ferrari consulted closely with the FIA's technical department before running the system, a standard practice to avoid surprises later. But that won't stop rivals from searching for grounds to challenge it if they believe it offers too much of an advantage. This is F1's eternal cat-and-mouse game: innovation, scrutiny, counterattack. Pre-season testing rarely reveals the true competitive order, but Ferrari has made one thing clear: they are thinking differently. They have introduced not one, but two tightly connected aerodynamic concepts: a diffuser winglet designed to maximize slow speed grip, a flip wing engineered to slash drag on the straights. Together, they form a unified philosophy: aggressive, calculated, and deeply rooted in the nuances of the 2026 rulebook. The immediate obstacle is reliability. The mechanism must endure the relentless forces of a full Grand Prix distance. Every straight, every lap, every vibration. If Ferrari can solve those early weaknesses, they may have created something powerful. The rest of the paddock has been warned. The prancing horse is pushing boundaries once again, creative, confident,